So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Oh, wow. I haven't even said anything and you're already applauding.
All right. There's only one applaud.
All right.
One applause.
The silence gets one, the speaking might get two.
Hopefully you'll
Oh,
get
wow.
more than one tonight.
Exactly.
Hey everyone! Hello! We're rolling. We're starting. This is Ho Ho Hong Kong, back after a mini break with great. What is that? Guest. I forgot whose title is what.
Oh, wow.
Guest and some guy.
There
Some
we
guy
go.
goes first.
Some guy and some other guy and
Yes.
guest.
No, guest is the main one, but you're
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah,
you're the guy
exactly.
who's faced a lot of people recently. in
My
like-
goodness, man. I faced
Yes. What the hell?
At one go, I faced over 7,000 people. At another go, I faced only like 3,000 people.
Yeah.
At another go, I faced around 500 people. All with me trying to talk to them.
In between the Jimmy O Yang shows you did in Hong Kong and Macau, you
Yeah.
also did your own show.
I did my
here.
own solo show. That
For
was like
how many shows?
1,500 people.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I did that, but it was 3 shows, three
Yes.
times 500.
Yeah,
But still
500 by
over 3
3.
days. Yeah, so it's pretty
amazing,
sweet.
man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That was pretty cool. I was like, all right,
Yes.
I'll take
no,
that.
I now
Yeah.
introduce Vivek to everybody, or when people ask me about him, I'm like, he's great. He's worked himself to death, which is exactly what I told Victor outside.
yeah.
Like
Absolutely, dude.
he will pass away one day in the middle of a show.
Yeah.
But until then, he's doing great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I mean,
He will-
at least
he will perish.
He's doing what he loves.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, right over there. So no, it's been a crazy last few weeks, which is why if anyone will realize this camera would limited to one camera.
Yes,
'cause no other angle is presentable.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, this house is a goddamn mess. Everything. Have you Victor? Like, first of all, have we have a guest today, Victor, with us?
Yes, Victor Pãtrãșcan is how you say your last name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Is that is there like a Romanian way like Pãtrãșcan?
Pătrășcan.
Ah, it is. I was guessing actually.
Yeah.
It is Pãtrãșcan. Okay, I
Pătrășcan,
love to
yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Do you let people just say Pãtrãșcan?
Whatever.
How it's
yeah,
written?
it's like we're not making careers here.
Hey man.
That's fine. It doesn't
It happens,
matter.
man. It happens.
No.
Between the three of us,
Yeah.
it's he's at about 60,000 followers. You're
that's amazing.
188
Yeah.
something. I'm 3,000. So the three of
Yeah.
there's like
We're averaging it out. Yeah. Like,
I mean, no, but like, on if you add everybody following, listening, you're talking to like 300,000. It's a lot of people.
that's a lot of people.
You're more important than you realize, Victor.
I'm not. No,
I think you are.
No, I just tell the jokes and make people uncomfortable. This is not real. I don't think we should take this seriously.
Except for the ticket buyers, take that very seriously. Buy those tickets seriously.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Enjoy
should-
the show. Seriously, show up.
Yeah.
Don't be like, whatever. We'll go if you want to go. It doesn't really matter.
I don't think you want people to buy your ticket ironically.
Yeah.
No. It's like I don't want people to come to the show going like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be fun.
Exactly. They're like, how not fun could it be? Let's go
Yeah.
watch the show.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's the whole idea.
If people don't come for fun, then if there is a little bit, they're gonna be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that was fun.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So you want
Yeah.
people, basically you're just setting their expectations like
Yeah,
really low.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
to cry, and if you laugh, then
Yeah.
you'll be happy.
Then it's a win-win kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just
Fair enough.
realized that this is not on camera. I just realized your socks are two different colors.
Yes.
Is that on purpose?
Yes. Well, it's technically when I was like 17 or 18, I spent about 10-15 minutes looking for the other sock.
Right.
And then I realized
doesn't
by
matter.
myself, I was like, why am I spending my life looking
Yeah.
for the other sock?
It's true. Nobody's going to notice it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
until some idiot like me goes, "Hey, man."
Yeah.
I'm not
there
matching.
is the thing, like the socks are different colors, but they're the same length, because I wouldn't go with the short one and the long one, because that's just insane.
because that's
'Cause you
just
have
Mr.
standard.
Bean,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
no.
No, I bet you that idea of having different color socks that no one would ever know.
Yeah.
You didn't realize in Asia that technique would not work
Why?
because we take our shoes off when we enter the house.
Oh, but then it's a topic of conversation. Look how interesting it is.
That is very true. I mean,
We've opened this. Kind of
when there are 3 guys in a room,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
run out of stuff to talk about real
Yeah,
quick.
Very
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, yeah.
We
Actually,
need to
between
have-
the two and three of us, if we are to talk about something we have in common, it's just facial hair.
Facial
we
hair.
can talk
Yes.
about that for the next,
Absolutely.
literally for the next hour.
So for everybody who's not is not watching the
Yeah.
video,
You should watch the
imagine
video.
half
Yeah.
our faces covered.
Yes, and,
Right?
and our
Because-
heads slowly uncovered.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're in a competition. Who's gonna be less hairy on the face
Yes.
and least hairy on the head?
I think basically what's happening is the rotation. Imagine like with the Earth, our face of the Earth,
Yeah.
and the sunlight is one side of it, and the darkness the other. It's
Yeah.
actually still 50%, 50%. It's
Yeah.
just that the 50% is going downwards to our chins, and the other, the head part is going emptier. So it's actually rotating from the back of your head slowly down. You get it? We're literally
That is
doing a
terrible
universal.
visual.
We don't get this?
I-
English not your first language? What's going on?
Between
Hold
the
on.
three of us, no.
All right, hold on. Let me.
I lost track of this.
Is this
when you
on?
started.
Is this
Imagine
on?
you're the sun.
Yeah. I mean, for three guys who are in here, technically we are all sons.
Yes,
So, you
yes,
know,
somebody.
hey.
Sons of somebody.
Exactly.
Some disappointing parents that wish
Exactly.
that we were engineers. or
Exactly,
doctors.
right? Yeah, they're kind of like, well, they did
Yeah.
engineer the joke, but we'll
Yeah.
take that. Anyway, so
Yeah,
Victor.
okay. So wait. I want to finish with
Oh,
you
okay,
before
yeah.
we get to
Yeah.
Victor.
All right.
What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, these last 3
It
weeks,
is
man.
too much.
You're
it is-
too
it is insane.
successful.
Yeah,
stop
hey,
it.
hey,
You should,
how humility is not my middle name.
You should chill out.
Yeah,
You should
dude.
just,
so just to recap with everything, I got to do the Jimmy O Yang opening shows in Hong Kong.
Right.
Which
So
was wild.
tune into our last episode just before this one. You'll get to that story.
Yeah.
And then we
And then-
finished at. You're about to head to before Macau. You're about to do your own solo
Yes,
shows.
I did
here.
my solo Cantonese show,
Yes.
so that was just me, and it was over the next weekend. I did that, and yeah, the Jimmy O Yang show did help me sell around, let's say, 20-25% of my tickets. I just sold it all out,
Right.
so that was good. I did that one. That was pretty cool because that was me doing my typical on-brand signature of me producing, me directing, me running
Right.
the whole show, and also me performing in the show.
Yeah.
Like literally me going like, okay, you can press this button at this time, and I'll go up there and say this joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Right.
one of those things. I did that.
What language was this in?
Cantonese.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
oh,
so
so
I speak fluent
like the,
Cantonese.
the tab on my shirt.
As-
This is the language. You can.
So
speak
let me
this
see. Let me
language
see if
here.
this is traditional or
Yes.
simplified Chinese. Let me see over here.
I don't know.
see any Chinese characters just yet. So maybe
This
you
is
think Chinese.
anticlimactic.
I don't
That's
think this is it.
probably Cambodia.
No,
Made
this
in
is not.
Vietnam. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe that's
Vietnam
right.
is,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Which
yeah.
is the new China. I don't know if you know.
It will be eventually.
Yeah, it's
with them
like-
taking over everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's
They're
from
gonna be like-
5 stars. You go
Yeah.
down to 1 star.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly. They're covering all their
Flag
bases.
The flag,
Yeah.
yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. Same color.
Yeah.
Still same color technically. Yeah, just not the same number of stars.
Yeah.
Now, so I bet you in China's probably going to collect them all. You're going to have a 1-star flag, the 5-star flag, together with the
Yeah.
2, 3, 4-star flag as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egypt. You guys have 3 stars on the flag, or is that Iraq?
No, that's Iraq or Syria, one of them.
Okay, because you have the same flags, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
they
have
all
different
have the
symbols.
red, white, and black, and
Yeah.
different symbols in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's on purpose or just lack of creativity.
It's just to confuse everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Just
Confuse the Americans. Who are we
Actually,
bombing?
if you
Yeah.
if you read what's on the Iraqi flag, can you guess what's the Arabic word?
On the Iraqi flag?
Yeah.
Hummus.
It's actually, in a way, it's almost like so predictable. It actually says Allahu Akbar on it.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
it does. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
The Americans were right.
they know what
But
they're
actually,
doing.
Allahu Akbar just means God is great. It's
Yeah.
not a bad. It's just like
They didn't specify God specifically. Well, they said Allah, but
Yeah,
you know, just God
exactly.
in general.
Like general, God is great, and
Yeah.
who can disagree with that?
That's true.
The people who are adults who know that
Hey,
know
man.
God.
We're going there.
I feel like you need to apologize to George Bush and Tony Blair now.
Yeah. No, wait a second. We don't agree with those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you're talking
if
about-
you have a God, any God is great. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean it's greater.
No, but isn't that what Crusades are all about? My God's better than your God, so you can't say any God is great because they're like, no, your God's
But
not
it's the
that
same
great.
God. The Christian
what I'm
God and
saying.
the
But that's the argument.
Muslim
People
God.
are disagreeing though. They're like,
Yeah.
well, technically your version of the God is not my God, and so like that's the whole fight, right? Where like your God.
Oh, it's like new Kanye and old Kanye.
exactly,
And
yeah,
like-
yeah, exactly. You know, it's one of those
Yeah.
where like, yeah, I liked him when he was like Yee or whatever he's called, and like
Yee.
it's like a Puff Daddy versus like the P Diddy. You know, it's
Right,
like, oh,
right.
my Puff Daddy is good, your P Diddy sucks, kind of a thing. You know,
right.
yeah.
But that's just like a branding with the Kanye actually changed. Puff Daddy, I feel like he
just started pissing on people.
He slid on baby oil through
Exactly.
those,
Yeah.
all those
exactly.
names. Yeah.
That's his whole thing.
But
He was like-
in that analogy, we're acknowledging that Puff Daddy and P Diddy is the same person.
well, depends who you
Allegedly.
tell. Yeah,
Allegedly,
allegedly,
okay.
yeah. Because like I bet you in court, Puff Daddy's like, I didn't do that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
P
Okay.
Diddy's like, I think I did that shit. Yeah, and he's like, I will change my name back to Puff Daddy. Got out of jail, legal loophole,
Yeah.
right over there.
His name is Sean Combs.
Yeah, I know, right?
As in like the thing that you.
Exactly. Yeah. I
Right.
mean, the good thing is actually he's still active in his name. He's combing. You know,
Oh yeah, he's grooming.
he's grooming. Yeah, exactly. He's grooming with the baby oil. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me
But
just say-
actually, our buddy Tim Lamb had this idea that, like, now, because he's basically getting exonerated from most of the serious crimes,
Yeah.
which means the whole trial was just kink shaming the guy. If he had done nothing illegal,
Yeah.
then he shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Now we're just like, now we should feel bad.
that was clearly just for views.
Yeah.
I think some
Yeah.
people got some ideas from that. Like,
Exact-
how much
Yeah, we
baby
could do
oil
that,
do you
yeah.
need?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned this on here before. I genuinely still to this day have no idea what racketeering means. And I don't know why is that a crime, because I don't understand the concept of racketeering.
It's-
When I did look it up, and then it was so vague. And
Yeah.
so it's like...
What was the
inside-
definition you saw?
Well, it was something like, encouraging somebody to do a crime or facilitating, but it was so open. There's
Yeah.
like, what is racketeering?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Novak Djokovic, I think he's the best racketeer.
Yeah. I think he just lost yesterday, so not the best anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh, did he?
Well, he's still the best. He has the most grand slams.
Grand
Yeah,
Slam.
yeah, Grand
So what
Slam.
is racketeering? Do we know?
Huh?
What's racketeering?
Isn't it like basically gaslighting, like encouraging people? Like you said, it's,
But
it's
see,
encouraging
yeah.
them to do things. But I think it's
You're gonna-
limited to.
Look this up.
Yeah, well, let's do the research that we should have done before the episode recorded. But no, but I believe racketeering is when you are
Right,
Just typing in.
Yeah.
I'm like, let go then.
Okay, yeah.
Right, dude, check it out.
You just wrote in Ranga Nathan.
Yeah, and like Google's like, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're hearing every word you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
It's the act of running or participating in an illegal business or scheme, typically involving a pattern of criminal activity or financial gain. So basically,
But
Mo,
yeah, that's so
everything
open.
you do.
Everything.
That's everything Mo does. Like, he's been racketeering from the morning.
Yes,
wow.
I'm a
Yeah.
professor racketeering.
Here I thought you were like Ramadaning. Turns out you're
I was
racketeering.
racketeering. That's every month for a year.
Every
We
month
all
for a year.
do it.
It's like you're skipping breakfast not to lose the pounds, but like
No.
to rob someone else or something like
to
that.
racketeer.
Yeah, to racketeer.
What to act of? Yeah. Is it saying I am a racketeer?
You're a rackety. Rackety. I mean,
What's the best time of the day to do some racketeering?
Yeah.
It's usually when you wake up in the morning. You're
Oh.
ready for. You
Yeah.
already have a hard.
You-
That's why I've never done
You're gonna
this,
cause a
because I wake up
racket.
late.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's time to launch some of that racket.
Yes.
Yeah. No. But I think what will happen very soon is that people are gonna still tune out from this episode
yes.
and like just fade out us slowly and be like racketeering. I'm just gonna do.
Yeah. Okay, so we actually have a very interesting guest and we're fucking around a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, Victor, thanks
Yes.
for joining, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, so very quickly, what I came to know you through through a friend of mine who is a fan of stand up and stuff, and he has been a fan of yours for a while,
Oh, that's very kind.
and he said that this guy seems to be going everywhere. That was his pitch to me.
Oh, okay.
He's like, if you message him, he'll probably come. And sure enough, he did.
Like a seagull. It was like, oh, you want a bird? Get a chip,
He's like,
and then they will come. Yeah,
And I said, hey,
I'm
man.
there.
And Victor's like, okay.
Yeah.
That's two sentences.
that has to be the best pitch. Like you know,
Yeah.
you're like, hey,
Yeah.
Hong Kong, wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor's like, yes.
Okay, so let's
Yes.
start with there's not a lot of comedians like you, I
Yeah.
would say, in the world. Why are you so hell-bent on going everywhere?
I don't have a place to go back to. I don't have a home.
Are you homeless?
Have you?
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But homeless with money, not homeless without money.
I don't have money.
You don't have money.
I'm wearing the same clothes everywhere I go. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but that feels like just like a brand, like a, you know.
Oh no, it's like I don't even have space for more shirts.
All right, so let's get a visual image right. So
Yes.
you basically live off of a suitcase?
Yeah,
Or-
I have a suitcase and a backpack, and that's how I travel.
All right, so let's say the top three things that are the suitcase. When you open it, what are the top three things on the surface that you?
Mismatched socks.
Yeah, the socks
Yes.
are by default mismatched because
Yeah.
they're just
And
all over the
dirty.
place and dirty.
Yes, dirty underwear, socks, and shirts.
So just like
That's
any other
basically what I
guy.
have. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Is it any other guy? Like,
Yeah.
okay, what about
That's
that?
also a
I like how you're
businessman would have the
humanizing me.
same-
It's like, oh, you
Yeah.
have shirts and
Yeah, okay, you know, I see. I could do that too. Yeah, okay. So you open
Yes.
your suitcase, and the top three things would be like the mismatched socks.
Yes.
You got your dirty underwear from the previous trip.
Yes.
And then some shirts.
An empty tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
You know the one that you try to.
Yeah, you try to squeeze it all out,
Yeah, yeah,
curl
yeah,
it as much as you can,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you're like, one more time, just give me
Yeah,
one more.
and then you put like at the end you put the toothbrush inside and
Yeah,
you try
yeah,
to
trying to
scoop
peel it
in
out, yeah.
a little bit of.
Do we all scissor the toothpaste at some point?
from the back, and you squish it out from the back.
Yeah, or like actually cut it just across and just get like that. This is the last
Oh.
one, right?
I was thinking of another type of scissors, which was
Hey,
like, yes.
you get two toothpastes and like rub them together, and like, come on,
Yeah, you put the-
squirt. You know what I mean?
That you're spending too much time by yourself if you are
Yeah.
actually making toothpaste.
Yeah, scissoring toothpaste.
You
Yeah.
can't say scissor and with a straight face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so basically,
Yes.
in other words, you could just walk around the whole of Hong Kong with the suitcase. There is actually some people in Hong Kong that are notorious for that. If you
Yeah.
ever get a chance, if you go down to Let's Sheng
I
one
would
side,
not walk around.
you would not
Hong
walk
Kong.
around.
No,
Yeah,
it's
not in
too
this
many
heat.
No,
steps.
he actually
Too many
almost
steps.
like I felt like inside he kind of hates me a bit because he was just saying that like we're crossing the street and he's already like sweating and I'm just
Yeah.
laughing because
Yeah.
I am a
I mean, I would have thought for a
I
guy that
and he was like, I'm glad it's funny to you
Yeah.
because obviously he's suffering.
Let me just say, man, for a
Yeah.
person who's been traveling the world, clearly you have not seen enough.
Yeah, but I'm still a human being.
Yeah.
I traveled all over the world. I can still have emotions and sweat.
Yeah, emotions is fine, man. But the torture, because like, okay, so what happened is this, right? I was busy this morning, and Mohammed and Victor got to the building.
Yeah.
They were on the floor outside the door, but I was in the other floor because
Yeah.
I own two places. Blah blah. We own all that story.
Right.
And then I was coming up, and I see you, and I just see the pure frustration of like, how is this even
Yeah.
allowed?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And you get
yeah.
into my house, and you're like, how are you both not dying here?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
just
in my head, I'm just like, this is the, you know, like how every comedian that comes to, let's say, a new country, new city, and they have that joke where we're like, yep,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
culture
yeah.
shock, we get it. The humidity here is everyone's like, well, how?
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, get used to it. So I loved seeing you struggle in the beginning when you got in the house until the air conditioner was turned on.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
very happy that my pain gives you pleasure.
That's again a Hong Kong trait.
Yeah.
It is.
Very Hong Kong trait.
Sounds like racketeering to me.
Hey, let me just say, it's not illegal. Let me put it that way. It's
I
highly
took-
legal.
I
Yeah.
took him for dim sum. We had dim sum lunch, and the lady at multiple points. To be honest, it was the few points that happened when she was angry. It was always me.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even him, even though I am the local.
Yeah.
But he also got to see like the Hong Kong service level.
Oh, you're just like, what do you want? Just here,
Yeah.
just take the damn food. I
So
served
we
it to
had-
you.
I like it. It's like not. I don't like the pleasantries. I don't like when the a waiter comes in and wants to talk to you. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
No,
You
that's
don't
very
give a
Hong
shit
Kong.
about me.
You have
Very Hong Kong.
did you have your own life?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you care?
She was
I'm a
taking away. We
customer.
had like mango mochi things, and there were 3 of them, and
Yeah.
we had one each.
Oh, so you brought outside food in.
No. It was
Oh, they
at
were
the-
serving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
okay,
like
okay.
the coconut thingy.
Yeah.
Whatever. So she was taking her food away. We stood up and were about to go pay, and I decided I'm gonna take the last one too.
Oh, yeah.
But she was holding a few plates, so I did take the last one.
Yeah.
But because it's like has like desiccated
Powder?
coconut on
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
it's felt like 2 bits of it fell on the floor. I
Yeah.
didn't see it. He
3
caught
bits.
it.
yeah. yeah.
3 pieces, and she was just so mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just getting my dessert.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
She's
They
like,
call
"Ah."
it dim sum. It's just a restaurant, right? Like I feel like sometimes you go to places and they have the same food, but they call it different. So you go
Yeah,
like, oh my god,
tapas.
this is tapas.
Yeah.
Let's say it's
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, dim
I
sum
mean,
is
French
like
food,
some
same thing.
some things are only
Dim.
Yeah.
Something
they're only
bright.
Yeah.
unique to Hong Kong. Right, so
Like
siomai, for example, we didn't have it because
Yeah.
I don't eat pork and you don't really eat seafood.
Yeah.
But siomai is very Hong Kong.
It's
I don't
pork
think
and seafood.
Yeah.
it's like a
Oh, wow.
steamed dumpling. I mean, you
It's
can explain
essentially this
siomai.
one right here.
Oh yeah, you're wearing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yellow color thing with like the
Yeah.
whole meat and stuff inside it.
Yeah.
I
But
actually
much smaller,
don't
obviously.
believe it's
Yeah.
local food.
Not this size, dude. Like,
There's no lady living inside of
Not
it.
yet. Well, it depends where. If you're racketeering, there is a lady inside.
Where is this from?
Uniqlo.
Oh,
Dude,
really?
yeah, this is
What?
my Australia tour and also the Jimmy O Yang show. I wore this.
You ordered this?
Yeah, literally this one.
I did not see that.
Yeah. I was wearing a jacket as well.
Adorable.
But anyway, yeah.
It is really
Okay.
cute. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
see it until we started talking
Ah,
about
it
it.
doesn't
But that's
matter,
really
man.
cute.
I'm glad you weren't looking at my tits.
No, I was not.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I was
good.
looking at his tits because they're bigger.
Hey,
My
very-
God, I've eaten so much. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I arrived here in Hong Kong from Kuala Lumpur. I ate so much in Kuala Lumpur, I was not hungry yesterday.
I can understand. I wouldn't blame you, man. Kuala Lumpur has some great food.
Fantastic.
good.
Because
So
it's
good.
from all over. It's like
Yeah.
good Indian food, Vietnamese food,
Yeah,
Thai
yes.
food, Chinese food.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
And Malaysian that I've not had the chance to try that. Because it's the same. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
It's that
noodles
flavor,
and
yeah.
wet dough with meat inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
going back to you being a bit homeless.
Yes.
So when did you decide to just like obviously do comedy is one thing, but when you decide to not have a base?
5 years ago during the pandemic.
Why?
Oh.
Yeah. Because of the pandemic.
Right. So you just wanted to go where the work is.
Yeah,
and-
because I was
okay.
stuck in London, and then I was like, I'm not living my life, going to sleep at 5 in the afternoon, trying to wait for the day to pass, which was the experience during lockdown.
Yeah.
And then I saw that open mics started opening up in Berlin, and I just left everything, and I've been on the road since then.
Wow. So like for the last what 5?
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. So okay, let me ask you this. So you picked up and left. You were based in London before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you picked up. Did you tell your landlord or do you own the place or whatever that you're like, I'm out? Or did you like finish your term, tell them I'm going to pay you until this day, I'm going to leave? Did you do the whole
That's
process?
such a nerdy question. I've never been asked this question. Like,
Dude, this
what
is-
about the landlord? I have 2 properties here. I need to know.
I need to understand what's the because should I invest in London? How are the people over
Yeah.
there? Yeah, no, I'm very curious. Like, what I like to know is that what was going through your head when you're like, I need to go to Berlin, and
Yeah.
were you the type of person like, I'm gonna pick up and go, suitcase, let's go, or were you the type like, all right, let me hold on a second, I can inform this person, get my
I
deposit
told
back.
people, but
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
But I mean, like, so what I'm saying is that what was the moment of the aha moment of like, All right, I'm doing this. Let's do this.
One day it was 5 in the afternoon, and I was getting ready to sleep for the day to end.
And I got. And were you thinking like I want to do the same thing, but not at 5 p.m. But if I change my time zone, I'm technically in the right time zone to sleep now.
I moved from London to Berlin. There's not a huge difference in time zones. It's just 1 hour difference.
Hey,
That's also that's post Brexit, right?
Yeah,
But as an EU citizen, you're from Romania.
Yeah.
So are you allowed, even in the UK, to just work like no problem, or do you need like apply for a visa?
You
or
apply
something?
for like a permit to enter the country that works for like 2 years now. I think they just brought in something new in April.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like Europe, man.
Just Europe, yeah.
Now, since the UK has left the European Union, they check your passport. But you travel through Europe, you cross borders, there's nobody there
Right.
to even ask you where you're from or like what's
Right.
your papers or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So
Okay.
you go from
obviously-
Germany to Austria, there's nobody at the border.
Oh yeah, that I know. Yeah.
So
yeah,
there is
yeah,
an
yeah.
actual border, but it's like just
Yeah, it's like it's
There's a
dusty.
line.
It's just you know what I mean. There's
So it's
spiders
the
living
same
in
as like
the-
basically you walking from the kitchen to the bedroom, like it's a border,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no one's really there giving a shit.
But it is genuinely cool as a stand-up because you get like, for us here to access another market, you have to fly to Singapore, you fly to Kuala
permits,
Lumpur.
visas.
Yeah, but isn't it less satisfying when you just cross over? You're like, well, did I really go to another place? Because it doesn't feel like it doesn't have the procedures. You get it?
You like pain, don't you? Like,
Absolutely,
I just
dude.
met you,
Yes.
but now I'm getting to
You're
know
understanding,
you.
right? You're like
Yeah.
this guy. He has to like turn off the air conditioner, sweat a
Yeah.
bit, and be like, I'm alive.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's not necessary because life is already tough. You don't need.
Not his life.
Yeah.
He's a spoiled brat. That's why. He has to make it. He has to make it harder for himself because his life is so easy.
Yeah, exactly.
He
I just
doesn't
wake up every day. I'm
Yes.
like, here's my flat.
I think there's so many other things that could go wrong, or you could have actual. Because what does it matter if someone crosses a border? Into
Yeah, but I
another
mean,
country?
it's kind of like if someone wraps a gift for you, doesn't it feel more nice when they wrap it up rather than like, here, you're gonna open it anyway. Here's the gift. So
well, the gift
border
is the
kinda-
European Union. It's a.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm saying like, but the feeling of like, all right, I'm now in new territory. Like you get it. Like you want to have the little acknowledgement.
People speak a different language. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but many people speak different languages. I mean, I don't understand my girlfriend half the time.
Yeah.
But
Where's
we're
your
still in the same
girlfriend
city. She's Hong Kong Chinese, but I speak the language she speaks, and she
Yeah.
talks, and I don't understand it. So I'm not really crossing
Is it
borders
because
for that.
she's a woman, or it's,
Because of the world of diversity, equity, inclusion, I can't answer that question. I don't see.
you kind of
difference.
did?
I don't see women and men. I don't see the difference. They're all the same to me.
He just sees the rules,
I
and
just see the-
according to the rules of not getting cancelled,
Yeah.
he's gonna abstain from
Yeah,
answering.
exactly. I don't understand what the point is. What do you mean if she's a woman? I don't get it. Like,
But Europe is fantastic, man. To be able to just take a train from one city to the next, you know what I mean? You don't have to check
I
in.
do-
You
I
don't have
do
to
like
check in
that idea.
luggage.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to go outside the town to an airport that's an hour away. And
Yeah.
you need to take a bus and then change to another bus and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah. No, I get what you mean.
fantastic. It's
I
the
think
best
maybe for
place
me,
to
I
travel.
like that line where it's kind of like saying, okay, now I'm doing this, because when you go over there, the currency is different now. I got to pay it this way, or we do it that way, something like that. But I want to have that like a grand ceremony, like I will now leave this place. Chop my my passport, please. One
Did
of
you
those.
just say chop my cock? Just like,
Yeah.
you're like how? What do you think of the European Union? It's like the gays are taking over. Everybody's trans. Everybody's just castrating each other. But look how annoying the reality of traveling is. You have sockets that are different from
Yeah.
the country next to you.
It's
Yeah.
Like,
so
what the
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's a little bit more of like Visa gonna do to you?
But why?
It's just
Yeah.
the annoyance.
Yes, it's annoying.
like,
But then when
we've
you
created this society to
Yeah.
create an environment for all of us to live our lives. This is in the way.
yeah.
Different sockets, different currency, paperwork, visas, permits, all of these bullshit.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? A lot of
It's
the
like-
times now we have a guest. It always almost feels like it's the guest is on one side and Vivek is on the other side. And I'm starting to feel that it's a Vivek problem.
Yeah.
After so
I just
many
can't
times.
agree with people.
I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you always? Because now I
Look,
can
look how
see
she's smiling. It's like, why do you not want to fill up forms?
But I no,
Like
I-
it lets you acknowledge your life. Do I have illegal drugs? Do I have this much currency on me? Like,
but
let
it's
me-
also like you guys are quite different because you're a stickler to the rule. Like you like things to be like like a bit of a struggle, and he is like a hippie basically.
Yeah.
So that makes it. He's like
I
we're
mean-
just talking outside about like not believing in borders and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you should go to the airport and wait for 2 hours.
I mean, like, I have a main door in my house for a reason, like to
Have
be
a
like,
main door.
yeah, I have a door at my entrance to my house.
Everybody has a mate. What?
Yeah, but that's my point. Is like because I would like to be able to open it at my point and be like, you know what, you're welcome now. But then at some point, I'm like, yeah, you're not anymore. So when I have those kind of
I'm
borders,
not going to people's houses. I don't
Well,
go to the
technically
Czech
it's the-
Republic and open people's houses and sleep in their
yeah, but I mean,
bedrooms.
I mean, some people consider their own city and country their own houses. You know what I mean? Like
it's not.
Yeah, well, they call it home. You know, like Hong Kong.
Oh yeah, but
This-
I
this-
love this conversation. Keep
Th-
going, guys.
This is why wars start.
Yes.
This is
why
like this
wars-
idea.
Yeah, but
like,
I
oh,
know.
this is my land. It's not your land. The government owns it. You know what I mean?
yeah, fair enough. Okay,
Yeah, but the government. Okay, let me just take that side for a second.
Yeah.
But the government is the people. Like, look like me.
The government
Why
is not
are
the people.
you-
It's just a bunch of people who has things have gotten to their heads and
Yeah.
they forgot that they're our employees.
yeah, that's very
Yes.
true. I
You know
agree with
what I
that
mean?
one. Yeah.
Yes. Oh wow. Okay. then
Yeah,
I
I
was
was like,
agreeing
whoa,
for
what
a
the hell just
second.
happened?
Wow.
Let's go against Muhammad now. No, but what I'm saying is that, see, the way I look at it is this way. When you cross borders
Yeah.
and they make it a bit more difficult, the good thing is that it doesn't let it become casual, so people need to have a real will and want to do it. Otherwise, you just have people like roaming around like...
But
so,
that's
who's gonna
isn't
do
it a
that?
good thing? Yeah.
you want crowded spaces all the time?
No, it's not because like people are into different things by
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
So some people, for example, if we have that like no borders or whatever, some people will want to live by the mountains because they like the mountains.
Yeah.
And some other people are gonna. Your argument is that everybody's gonna want to be in the city, but that's not true.
Yeah, but the thing is that whoever goes to the mountains, they would need a certain level of motivation to want to go through all that paperwork to do it. So you don't end up having people who go to the mountains for like, I'll just go because I'm
But
bored.
people can still move within the same country by those terms. It's just you don't want people from another country having the ability
Because
to
like
do
the
that.
people who are in that country who stay within that area, they're probably used to the culture, so therefore you don't have all these like tourists coming like doing their own culture in your country. You get
Why
it?
not? Who hurt you, man? Who? What? I feel like you have some neighbors that
Oh,
you have
dude,
some.
I
there's
definitely have issues. That
some
that
fucking
is.
foreigners moved into this apartment
Oh,
building.
absolutely,
And
man.
you're like, borders, we need rules. Who
That-
moved in here? Who? Who?
No, it's like all this stuff, man. Like, if you notice, first of all, in my building, I'm
Yeah.
one flat per floor.
Yeah.
Which is not very common in Hong Kong, but that
Yeah.
itself was a selling point. I'm like, you're telling me when I leave my door, when I leave
Yeah.
my entrance,
I don't have to see
a
anybody
neighbor.
else, yeah.
Dude, that is fantastic.
But-
that border I can live with.
You have 2 apartments in this building, yet
Yeah.
we chose to record this in the smallest room.
That's right. Hence why I wanted to make it difficult for everyone.
Yeah.
yeah. But that's the idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So you decided I'm gonna go to Berlin, try open mics, give it a shot, and because you were
No,
like
no, I've been to Berlin before. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I was going to Berlin because shows were
happening
possible.
there. Yeah. So I'm
right,
saying
yeah.
after COVID and everything, or during the pandemic, you're
Yeah.
like, you know what? I need to do something rather than sitting at home and waiting until 5 p.m. and going to sleep. I'm gonna go to the next place that has something going on, which is Berlin at
Yeah.
that time.
It's not I need to do something. I want to do something.
Ah, look at you! I love it. Yeah, the motivation. You know, anyone needs to do this, but I want to do it.
Yeah.
No, it's very true. So you woke up. You're like, I'm going to Berlin. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's make this happen. So when you were going to Berlin, was that already an idea of like, oh, what if I can keep doing this? Or when you went there, you're like, this is what I like doing, rather than just being home. What,
No,
what
man,
was-
I've been
what-
doing comedy for like 14
No,
years.
my point. What was the trigger point of like, you know what? I'm gonna let go of having this home concept
Yeah.
and just travel.
No, I was already on the road.
Yeah.
So
I was
it's-
already on the road.
COVID is the only thing that stopped you.
Oh, so it was
I
already
was already
habit.
on the road. I was on tour. I was in Ljubljana the first day of national emergency, where people were recommended by the government to stay
Ljubljana?
inside. Ljubljana is the capital of Slovenia.
Right.
And I remember I was staying in this like shitty hotel, and the show was in the evening. And in the morning I go downstairs to go to get coffee, and everybody's freaking out because everybody at the reception, they were like, "There's nobody out.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening."
Right.
And then
And
I was
is
like,
it
"Okay."
because you were headlining, so they decided that we need
everybody had to
evacuate
leave.
the country.
Yeah.
They wanted to reunify Yugoslavia,
Exactly.
and everybody left
They're like, here's a
Ljubljana.
perfect opportunity, so
Like,
we don't have to.
Yeah, Belgrade is waiting for us. Yeah, and then I had to cancel everything and stop everything, and like I was doing shows almost every day.
Yeah.
And the pandemic started, and then I was locked in for like 3 months, and I was like, we're wasting our lives.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my
in
life.
Yugoslavia.
And I'm like,
In,
no,
sorry,
in London. I had to
Slovenia.
move to.
Oh, you moved back.
I went
Okay.
back to
Yeah.
London. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did you
So-
ever have a day job? Were you like a civilian before?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, for a while, I used to make coffees, and then I realized that every comedian, every person that I basically knew in London was a comedian, and everybody needed photos and
Right.
posters and flyers and design stuff.
Okay.
Because the comedy graphics are the worst graphics that
Yeah.
you can ever see
Yes.
in any industry.
Right.
So I started doing that, and then slowly doing more shows and bigger shows and organizing shows and starting to tour, and
Okay.
Just like everybody.
Yeah. Okay. So you've never had like a massive change of career from like lawyer or
I've always
doctor or
wanted
whatever.
to do this.
You've
It's
always
like-
wanted to do
yeah,
this.
this is a childhood dream for me.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Romania, and
Yeah.
you say that you're one only child.
Yeah.
And your mom is around.
Yeah.
What was your dad's? This is turning into a therapy session.
I'm,
What was your dad's role in you growing up and you taking up comedy?
He was not there.
He was never there.
No.
That was his
you know,
role.
Really,
when-
no.
yeah. Well, I mean that.
Yeah, that was the role.
That is
That's
the
not
role.
quite
That's
Yeah.
AT.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
meet him at all or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Or he's just not around.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And where did you grow up in Romania?
I grew up in a small village, and then I moved to a town to go to school. And nothing exciting, nothing. I don't know.
My fascination by this
Yeah.
is that like you're someone, and we've had, I don't know if you know comedian Matt Davis. Who's yeah. So Matt is a very close friend
Yeah.
of mine, and he was here maybe a year ago or so,
Yeah.
and he also goes to like kind of obscure places and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But you, I think, take it to the next level
Yeah.
because some of the stuff that you place though into Uzbekistan, for example.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know
I did the first solo show in English.
exactly.
In the history
And
of
like
the
I don't
country,
think like I'm generally pretty educated. I don't know if I can tell where Uzbekistan is.
It's
Like,
very, the people
like
are very
Central
nice.
Asia, I know they are,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like it's such a small country.
You know, pilau.
Yes.
They have a version there. It's very good.
Yes, that's
And-
that I would enjoy.
Yeah,
that.
they
That's
have like big things that they make like a ton.
chunks
out
of lamb and rice.
Yeah, meat and rice, and
Yeah.
you don't even know what's in it, but it's delicious, and you have to sleep for 3 days afterwards.
It's okay.
yes.
Talk to us about doing comedy in Uzbekistan.
Oh, it's fantastic. The power cut out 15 minutes into the show for like
Nice.
an hour. It's a hugely corrupt country. But, people from the government came to the show, which was very fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Because they also know that it's, that's how they could afford the tickets.
Yeah.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Right.
Lovely people. Very interesting. Everywhere I go, man, the people are very similar, right? Like the differences are cultural and the stories that people tell themselves.
Yeah.
But people are people. Like talking to you guys here, it's like talking to any other comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with you talking to me, it's the same.
Yeah,
right?
same,
Like I'm
yeah.
just another guy. We're
Yeah.
all just another person.
But then you're doing comedy in a way that, like, Vivek, you might not know that. Like, we talked about, you're doing comedy in a way that is not really similar to most comedians I know,
Yeah.
I would say, because you're not just self-producing, you're also doing the whole thing from start to end on your own, which means doing the tickets, contacting the venues in countries that you have never been to before
Yeah.
sometimes, and you're trying to get to the audience directly as well.
Yes.
So traditionally, for people who don't know, like you go through promoters, especially in a different country. Promoters, you go through ticketing agencies, you go sometimes to a third party to do your advertising and stuff like this. You decided to do all of that on your own.
Yeah.
Why? And how does that work when you are that busy?
Well, now I'm starting to build a team around me who's helping me out. For example, I'm working and collaborating with the tour manager, the lovely Holly Blay, and she's the first tour manager in Europe ever. And basically, between her and I think we organize about 300 shows a year.
So wait, hold on. So
Yeah.
Mohammed, you contacted Victor directly, or
Yeah, this is an exception
This
here
is an
because
exception.
it's very. I was very nervous about coming here
To Hong
because
Kong.
of the political stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
things that I have online. So here I'm working with you guys, but outside I'm organizing my own thing. I contact the venue, I put on the show, and then I perform it, and say
So
hello to the people.
percentage-wise, how many of them is people contact you, say we want to do a show with you?
I
but-
don't do requests. I don't do. I don't.
Promoter requests. Yeah.
Really? So it's
No,
you
I just do my-
contacting?
yeah.
So Mohammed, I don't know what you did in your email, man. You definitely
well,
used the right
we're
words
not
and said,
talking
"Hey."
about this. I sent him a dick pic that he thought was very lovely and a nice gesture.
Okay, okay.
Circumcised.
Yeah,
Circumcised.
yes,
Hey,
yes.
you know what?
Yeah.
He knows how to get his audience.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Now
Yeah,
to get attention in DMs. Not my
Yeah.
first rodeo. But
Well,
yes.
ironically, what will happen now is that people who always wanted to book you and you ignored them, they can
Yes.
start sending you dick pics.
Yeah,
to you.
please
Yeah.
go. Victor at Victor Pãtrãşcan. You'll see his. Let's book him through dick pics. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
As soon as you
I'll
see.
forward them to you. I
Yeah.
feel like people are gonna send me after this.
I think just for validity, the dick pic must include the face, otherwise it could be any dick pic from the internet.
Ah, well,
It can't be. It's a weird angle to have the face in it.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just want to enjoy the the
The dick,
penis,
yeah.
not see the face.
How about this? If a promoter were to
Yeah.
send you a dick pic, but they put a sock on the dick, and what they do is they put one color sock on the dick, one color on the
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
Would that get your attention? Where you're like, I gotta talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate the effort.
Yeah, this guy clearly has done his homework. Right?
Exactly. You gotta appreciate the effort.
Sometimes I don't understand like the first words you're saying, and then I'm like, maybe I'll catch up by the end of the sentence, and I'm like, I'm so confused.
Yeah. Just agree with what I said, then I know the strategy.
Yeah, whatever you said.
Yeah, because I'm always curious about people's psyche of like having rules. So as much as I'm a stickler for rules and everything, I'm a firm believer that everybody claims they have a rule until the time comes where like, I can't enforce that rule.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm always curious. Like, okay, so you say no, I don't really take requests. I'm like, there must be a way. Everyone has their price.
It's very rare. But I don't do private shows. I don't do corporate shows. I just do my own shows.
So you tell me, okay, let's say you travel and you agree with the organizer, we're going to do the show in this venue, right?
Yeah.
And let's just say the sultan of that city or whatever was like, I want to watch the show as well, but I don't want to be amongst the people. I want you to do a separate extra show.
No.
But what if he says that it's the same venue, same number of people, and in other words, I'm buying tickets. Just do another show. I'll buy all the tickets.
I don't care, man. I don't care about this type of stuff.
Yeah.
What I care about is talking to the people that want to hear what I have to say, and telling them jokes and talking to them, and visiting places and eating things and talking to people. I don't care about this type of what about if someone? It's like
because I'm curious because like there's always that gray area of like, okay, let's say you do a show. Let's just say Hong Kong, okay?
Yeah.
And you do the show and you sell out, let's say 100 or something tickets. It's sold out. Let's say the whole venue's gone.
Yeah.
All right. And then you're like, let's add another show. Right? You add another show. Turns out that it was, let's say, someone super rich that wanted to have their private show. You add your show, they buy all the tickets. In other words, making it a private show as well. Right? Would you still be okay with, like, you find out, oh, damn, this person just made it a private show?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I love it,
It's
man.
a public,
I don't know. It's like it depends. I feel like the thing that I really like about what I do is the audience.
Yes.
The
Right.
people that come to my shows. I talk to them online. I talk to them at the show. That's why I do this. It's like the human
Connection thing, It's not a business number one. It's more of a human connection.
Right,
Then
so-
business involved as well. Yeah.
You're actually,
this is my life.
Yeah.
So if I don't
Enjoy it. There's no point. Yeah.
right.
yeah,
So
fair
it's
enough.
looking
I
at
cannot
your
do a show one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
looking at your website and at your Instagram rather, Victor.Pãtrãşcan at
No
Instagram.
dot.
No dot. Victor Pãtrãşcan. And then when you look at the links, you have a really cute thing called request a show in your village.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
So people, like normal people, can tell me like, hey, I live in this place. When you come close, or you might consider doing a show there because there's a few of us that would like to see your show.
Right. So how do you work that out, like feasibility wise? Let's say I am someone messaged you from Alexandria, Egypt.
Yeah. I want to go to Alexandria, so even if there's no
Right.
people that are requesting the show, I still want to go to Alexandria.
But
I've
it
been to
doesn't make
Alexandria
sense,
before.
just I'm putting it like I'm putting myself in your place. It doesn't make sense for some guy in the middle of Ghana to be like, hey, I like you should come, and then you
I
just
want
go.
to go to Ghana. No.
I know you want to go everywhere.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that, like, how do you even guarantee there is an audience?
I don't care about the guarantee.
So not the guarantee of the money, but do you even guarantee that someone will show up?
Yeah, just all I need is 2 people.
So you actually genuinely don't care how many, like, if you're setting up
It's
a show.
fantastic. Like, I'm not complaining, but this is not a thing that I consider. Like,
You don't
this
even
is the first
consider
time. No.
Really?
Yeah.
So when
first time I've ever really put in front of this. Like, what if this part? I don't know. I just do shows. I go to places that I want to visit, and sometimes I go to places that people request. If I see like there's like 100 people, 200
in
people.
the process of
There's no
from
process,
the request.
I'm just
to
a guy doing shows. There's no process. There's no logic. There's no.
It just happens.
Yeah.
It just the shows
I mean, like,
happen.
Yeah.
If we go to Victor Pãtrãşcan, so Pãtrãşcan,
Yeah.
go check out. You'll see the pinned post where you have all your dates.
Yeah.
First of all, I appreciate how you don't
more
seem
dates.
happy on the poster.
Yeah.
You seem very like, oh, not like,
Yeah.
where am I going now, man?
Yeah.
That's really good. Like you're
But
taking
I
your
don't
job
do like
seriously.
a happy type of show.
No, it's not one of those people. Hey, go, coming to you. Go. You're like, I'm here to do a show. It's you know, I'm not gonna smile because it's supposed to be a comedy poster. Now, the best thing is that I like how you respect everyone with the 2-letter. For example, like Hong Kong CN, I'm like, okay, Hong Kong China, we get that. Like the next one on 30th August, you're going to Heraklion.
Heraklion in Greece.
Yeah, so they're good. Like I'll be like Heraklion. I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Like I'm looking
but
at
the people who know
GRIS.
there, who live there, they know.
Yeah, but I mean, like the thing
It's
is like,
for you to look up the town that you're in.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So okay, oh, look at the guy that wants to make everyone travel easier. But fuck you. You better figure out where this place is yourself. You know
Well, this
welcome.
is the thing. They can request a show. They can go on my website and look for their town, their country, and
I mean, like that's the thing. Like
somewhere-
maybe I'm such a super fan. I want to travel and follow you at all your shows and come and check out the show and see if there's a difference.
to do that.
Because it's so easy to
Because you enjoy
travel.
your comedy.
It's so easy to travel around Europe.
Yeah.
Why
You
would
can
you
come.
stop me from traveling? I mean, visas I'd understand,
That's
but you
just one
think,
post. It's like,
yeah.
Actually, looking at this is also quite funny because all the countries on Norway is NO, so it just looks
Yeah.
like you're not going to Norway.
Yeah, no.
So it's just like Oslo, no.
yeah.
I don't know if anyone made that joke before. It's quite
No.
funny.
Dude, it's,
Okay,
I-
there you
I
go.
want-
It's a joke.
No, but
you
it's
see,
yours
that's-
now.
This is the thing. That's one post. The next to it,
Yeah.
there's a post with the map where there's the map
all the
of
places, right? Yeah, you
previous
have the post
tour.
with the map. Yeah. You-
I'm gonna update this to add like the new dates.
So see,
Yeah.
this is the thing. Like you've
know.
given everyone, like for example, you're showing me a map of like where you can go from A to B to C to D.
Yeah.
You
Right.
literally tell me this is how you get there, but when I asked you about like the countries, where I'm like, could you tell me what FO stands? You're like, figure it out. I'm like, whoa.
It's Faroe
Yeah.
Islands.
What? Fellow Island.
Faroe Islands.
Faroe Island.
Hey,
Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
Egypt is the land of pharaohs. What is Faroe Island? No, you thought I'm joking. What is Faroe Island?
Faroe Islands. There is a bunch of islands like north of the UK that.
Oh, they're real place.
Yeah.
I thought you were just dicking around.
No.
What the fuck?
This is the thing. I
Sorry, everybody who's Faroe Island. Clearly, you have very big
I
audience
love
there.
going to places where other people have not been, but that's not the only considerate.
No. Yeah.
The only thing that I take into account. I just go wherever I can find a venue.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
no, I
people.
get it. Yes.
Because the biggest problem is venue availability.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to work with shows in English. They
Yeah.
don't want to work with independent people. They don't want to work with Romanians.
Yeah.
You know, I have this in certain countries. You know,
Okay,
where they
fair
don't
enough,
wanna
yeah.
work with Romanians. So
Yeah.
that's it.
You actually
There's
get
no
that.
rules. There's no like I don't think like strategically into
Yeah.
like I try to make it easy for people to find the shows. If they want me to come to their village, I try to make it easy for them to ask. Hey, do you have you considered
So I'm
coming
guessing
here?
you don't have
It's
any like let's say a rider or anything to be like this is the requirements I need. Do you-
rider?
A rider, you know, like one of those like give me M&Ms in my green room.
Ugh, I would hate myself if I would ever get to that point.
Oh,
No,
I
man.
guess I have to
like-
cancel the 2 hookers I booked
Yeah,
tonight for him.
Yeah, you're like,
No,
oh, that's
man.
the other comic.
That
not this
was
guy.
actually the Hong Kong hospitality.
No, just
your
one-
green room tonight has 2 Japanese hookers. If you're, I
Yeah.
can cancel.
I don't know why they're Japanese.
I
you
mean-
had to import them across borders.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's so easy, man. There's no visa required for those.
You're gonna tell me
Yeah.
now because I think I can get.
He has a
refund.
4-hour notice.
I
yeah.
love simple things. All I want when I get to a venue is a glass of water, a coffee, or an energy drink.
No
and that's
hookers.
it. No.
Just say it on
No,
record,
no.
so
Yeah.
I can keep this and this. I'm like
Yeah.
the client did not.
I don't
want.
want anything in no man. It's like
Yeah.
this is the thing. I feel like the nature of the kind of the field that we're in
Yeah.
is just so pretentious and overblown and
yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
many.
I need
it's-
Evian water, please. None of that, Fiji water.
I
You know,
don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
I
But
don't
then
care, man.
I
It's like-
I used to work for a big concert like a promoter,
Mm-hmm.
and there are people who are like this,
Yeah.
like when they're on their own standards. But sometimes
Yeah.
when you are so many people are involved,
Yeah.
you will inevitably end up with like so many layers and like you're growing. Your profile is now growing
Yeah.
anyway, right? What happens if you want to do like it makes sense to do a small stadium, right? You can't really work with the same kind
But
of.
I don't want. This is the thing. It's
Are
for
you gonna
me.
say no at some point if the village, let's
I don't
say?
know, man. It's for me.
Yeah.
This is how I think about this.
Right.
I want to tell jokes. This is
Yeah.
my dream.
Yeah.
This is all I want to do. I don't do anything else.
Right.
I have to travel to do those jokes. I also want to travel. I want to see the local people. I want to eat the local foods. I want to learn about the little idiosyncrasies between different cultures and different people. That's all I care about. And what do I have to do in order to tell jokes? Oh, I have to organize the show by myself because there's nobody there to organize the show. I want to organize the show by myself because I want to have an opinion on how the show is run and how the show runs. And I can do exactly what I want, my vision of what I want to offer people. That's all I think about.
Yeah.
And all of the decisions that I make are informed by this. I want to tell jokes. I don't
Yeah, let me tell jokes. That's in the writer. Like,
yeah.
give me a platform that I'm able to tell jokes that requires maybe a
I
sip
can
of
tell
water.
jokes with no microphone, no lights.
Yeah.
Just if I have people and they're facing me, I can talk to them, and that's all I care.
Well, that goes
Good enough.
into actually also like the kind of topics that interest you, or which is a lot of the stuff based on your social media seems to be either political, not necessarily negative or positive, but you're interested in politics, I would say, and also as you said, like idiosyncrasy. Like I see some like comments, like fights in the comments and on some of your posts about like the silliest things sometimes, which is funny because I'm see like as I booked you, I kind of like research you a bit, and there seems to be a pattern. Usually, I don't know what Turkish people's problem are with you, but it's
Well, it's with the problem that they have with themselves. I'm just a mirror.
right, yeah. But that is a thing that has been happening. Can you just explain to us what is?
Not just Turkish. It's a
like-
lot of it's nationalists.
Right, okay,
I
so-
have an issue with nationalists everywhere because this is not something that I planned. This is the why I'm so just weirded out about the questions. I'm like, I don't really plan things out.
Right.
Because I don't know. This has never been done.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm probably. Out of comedy, probably the I've done the most self-produced shows internationally in the biggest number of countries.
Yeah.
And I don't know if musicians or any other performance artist has ever done this number of shows in this many places. So I never planned this. This is never. You can't envision that this could be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of started doing things.
There's
and
no
then
structure.
It
Yeah,
turned
you just
out
figure it
like
out.
this,
Yeah,
right? And then with the shows, the subject matter, I realized that I can't do New York or LA or London comedy because I'm not from there and I'm not there.
Yeah.
And the audience is different. Like I'm sure you've noticed this
yeah.
everywhere you travel. The audience is from all over the world.
Yeah.
We are second language.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. If you're a native speaker of English, I'm a second language speaker.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Me
So
too.
why am I
Yeah.
trying to do the comedy that the natives do?
Yeah.
In-
So you're just
in their
particularly
town.
talking about the English speaking, like the English as first speaking countries.
Stand-up
Yeah.
comedy in broken English. I think this is the name of the show
Yeah.
that I travel with. But I think this is what we do.
Yeah.
Right? We are second language speakers. We talk to second language speakers about things that, man, you can't go to London and talk about geopolitics.
Yeah. People are like, ooh, we're
You
not.
can't go to New York and make fun of foreigners because there's two foreigners in the room,
Yeah.
and then it's just mean.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the shows that
yeah.
we do, everybody's from somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am from somewhere else. So the nature of the comedy, the jokes, the subject matter is going to be different. The language is going to be different. But these are all organic things that have been informed just by traveling, right?
Yeah.
And you have noticed this yourself.
Of course, yeah.
Right? The more you travel, the more you're like, why am I talking about the shop down the road from where I'm living?
Right.
Because people here, I'm in another country. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know about it. Or
They
they don't
don't
care.
know. Yeah, they
but
don't
if
care.
you live in New York and you talk about, Cat's Deli, everybody knows. Oh,
Yeah,
Cat's
they know.
Deli.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
been to the,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a different thing that just just came out organically. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't know where this is going. So I'm
Which
like,
is amazing. I mean, it's a good trajectory to have because the
But why
sky's the
would
limit,
why
right?
would I just confine all of these things? Like, what about this? What if this
Yeah.
would happen? I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just play it by ear. It's just, I'm sure you do this as well.
Yeah, I think everyone traveling, every comedian, after a certain while, you realize that you can't be like, this is the right way, that's the wrong way. It just
Absolutely.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is also like kind of comedy gold that comes out of moments like this because you're going everywhere and you also don't know who you're going to meet in the audience.
Absolutely.
One of the videos of yours that we used to promote your show is an interaction. You do crowd work as well at your show sometimes.
Because I
and-
have to. This is the thing that I would like to mention. I think there's a wave of crowd work comedians now.
Yes.
In America, which I find very weird because they do crowd work instead of a set.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
have 15 minutes and they're doing crowd work. I'm like,
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
your
so-
set.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But when we organize our own shows, we have 2 hours.
Yeah.
There's no MC. There's nobody else to talk to the crowd. So you end up talking to the crowd.
Right.
That's
You
just
are
a
warming
part
up
of
for
the show,
yourself.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
this is the thing. It's crowd work, which is like it's a genre, it's a format, but it's for totally different reasons
Yeah.
that the British, the Americans, the Australians do.
And it also the cool thing is that I don't know if you'd agree is that you can post this stuff without burning the material.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the video that I was referring to, which you know
Yeah.
already, is a video recently that we posted, got kind of viral. Sometimes as promoters, we put money behind a video to boost it. That's normal. This one actually went viral organically, and there was an interaction. You're in Tokyo, performing in Tokyo, and you are doing crowd work, and someone in the audience who is apparently from Norway, you ask them what they do for a living, and he goes, "I fight retards."
Yeah.
And then I'll let you
trying
take
to be
over
funny.
from there. Yes. So you think he was trying to be funny, or was that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right, but that seems like it's his actual job.
Yeah, I think he's a caretaker in the mental health.
Right, but he's saying he wrestles them.
Yeah, because I think he's like probably in security work something. The thing with the crowd work is people volunteer.
Right.
I don't point people out. So
Yeah.
people can sit in front of me. I don't talk to them if they don't want to be spoken to.
Right.
Because I also feel like part of the crowd work is this bully attitude of like,
Yes.
hey, you look stupid. And I'm
Right,
like, yeah,
right,
but
right.
it's like they don't want to talk. They don't talk.
Yeah.
So that person and every person that you've seen in the crowd work volunteered to take part, which
Right.
is a thing that I don't think people understand. Because sometimes people go like, oh, how can Israelis or Russians come to your shows? And I'm like, yeah, but
They came, yeah.
public show.
and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
volunteered to take part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know there are people from all sorts of countries that I would love to talk to, but if they don't want to talk, I don't talk to them. Like the thing that I was, we spoke about this earlier, that I felt a little bit sad from all of these shows in Asia. A lot of countries, the locals don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an Asian thing.
Isn't
yeah,
it
yeah.
weird that I went to Tokyo and
Yeah.
spoke to a Norwegian?
Yeah.
I'm, like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to Norway.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
No,
But
but I
the
think it's
locals don't
a
wanna talk.
culture. Yeah, it's a culture
I'm
of like
like-
losing face and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here, I would say you should be fine at your show tonight and everything, but like you would get if you went to like a local Cantonese show,
Yeah.
they've got to like you. And I always say that the key is to not let them feel that they're the only one. So even if you were to make fun, let's say he says he fights retards in a Cantonese show, you genuinely would be like, well, what the hell, you know? You'd be like. Wow, dude, that's wow. Like you have to let them know, like I'm not singling you out like you're weird. It's kind of like I'm not good enough to understand how this is a job. Please explain to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of that humble things that kind of go like, oh, okay, let me be the wiser person and teach you.
Do you think that's because of the language? Because not Cantonese or English.
yeah,
but the language in a place where that language is native.
Yes. Now,
Because in English, it's
Yeah.
I think it's a different type of audience. that
yeah.
come-
Because also the English audience has seen comedy. The whole upbringing is different. So as I always said, me doing comedy in, let's say, Australia, whatever, right? People grew up watching comedy. They know what it's like. They've seen performance arts. Whereas, like, let's say in Hong Kong, we don't grow up. We don't go to in school. We don't get comedy to watch. So when we're at a show and someone talks to us, we're taught in school, but like when the teacher's talking, listen.
Yeah.
So if someone's talking, and you will see people initially before, not so much now.
Yeah.
They're laughing that, oh, let's let him finish talking before I laugh. I don't want to interrupt him. Because we're taught that.
Yeah.
You know, if he's speaking, respect him. So there's a lot of that where people don't get it. So for example, I've had shows where I talk to people in the front row in Cantonese, and they're like, huh? Why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What's going on? It's like, no, that's the culture. They're like,
Yeah.
what, huh? You know, I came to support
But
you.
do you not explain at the top of the show? Because the thing that I've realized that I have to do at every show, at
Yeah.
the beginning, I have to explain to them how the show is going to be structured.
Exactly,
If
yeah.
They've never seen a show. It's not that they wouldn't go along with it. It's just they don't know why I'm talking to them.
Yeah. So I agree with you. So you have seen enough to realize you have to explain. Initially, when we first started,
Yeah.
because we see English, we're like, yeah, it's understood. And you do Cantonese, like, it's not understood. And to the point, so you got the education aspect as well.
Yeah.
Now, we also have to be very careful because, like, when you start the show, it's like, okay, everyone, what's going to happen is we might talk to you in the front row. What will happen? They're like, oh, screw that. Let's get up.
Yeah.
They'll get up, like,
It
fuck
freaks
that.
them
You know,
out.
they'll get out of there. So you kind of build a rapport. Let them know I'm harmless. And then when you talk to them, they're like, okay, I'll play along. This guy's nice. So it's that kind of relationship where, in general, in Hong Kong at least, is that we do not want to be singled out.
Yeah.
You know, like, nobody wants to be the rock star. Like, hey, everyone look at me. They're like, no, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't
People
look at me.
don't
you know?
like rocking the boat in
Yeah.
general. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to be the one who like
The one who
disrupt.
rocks it, yeah.
Yes,
exactly,
yes.
yeah. Because otherwise, it could go both ways. And generally, we lean on the don't fuck it up, dude.
Yeah.
It's just you ruin the whole show. It's like, I'm not even gonna risk that.
You don't want to take responsibility, and
Yeah.
that actually goes beyond even being an audience member. People at work here are more generally less willing to like do something out of the ordinary in a way because they're like,
it's
it's scary,
Yeah,
right?
like,
It's
no.
risky. I don't want to be the one
Yeah.
to tell the boss that like,
Yeah.
hey, maybe it's not right or
Exactly,
whatever.
yeah. You do it, I'll back you up, but I'm not the one.
exactly. I'm not gonna be the one.
That's
Victor,
our job, right? To do that. to tell
exactly.
the
So
boss,
for
like-
us, we can be like go on stage like, hey, isn't that weird? And I was like,
Yeah.
it is weird. Thank you for saying it.
Yeah.
I do have something to ask you, but we're running
go
out of
ahead.
time, so we're gonna jump to the Patreon. Patreon.com/ohpod. But before we do, how do people find you online, and also how do people sign up for you to go to their village? Because apparently anyone in Ghana can request you.
I'm actually planning next year to go outside of because this is what I'm trying to do in the summer. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And come here.
Yeah.
Then I'm trying to go to Africa, South America, and just to see the world, eat the food, talk to the people, see what colonialism and empires have done to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always interesting to talk.
We will have your website. Is it just your name, right?
Yes,
Victor Pãtrãşcan.com. We'll have it in the show notes, as well as your Instagram as well. Instagram, very funny stuff because you post about it. Like you post shows, snippets from the shows and the crowd work and stuff.
Yeah.
Very entertaining, not just to
kind.
follow his stuff, but it's very funny. And I am now also a fan outside of hopefully being friends with you. Yeah, you really are. He's a good comic. So we're gonna jump to a Patreon. What I was looking for, just to give people a little bit of background, you posted something a while ago. I never asked you about this before. You posted something, but it might have been a story about all of your likes and dislikes. You're kind of like you're introducing to. So that was really interesting to me. I was trying to find it on your account, but I think it might have been a story, right?
No. It's a post. It's about things that I like and to kind of I feel like.
But it's a very long list. That's why it was interesting because some things to it I wanted to ask you more about. But so we'll do that on the Patreon. You can join us on the Patreon, patreon.com/ohopod, and you can also help me find the post because I can't find it.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we have a bunch of stuff coming up. Vivek, you're here in Hong Kong for?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be going to Kuala Lumpur and Singapore to do my Cantonese shows at the end of July. So I have that one happening.
Yeah.
But generally, I'll be in Hong Kong during summertime.
Great. So we have a lot of stuff planned. We are having the Hong Kong comedy season kicking off middle of August with Joe Wong shows at the Kitty Woo Stadium, August 13 and 14. And then we have Mai Trikaranth and Ben Quinlan in 2 separate theaters in September, plus about 10 shows at Base Hall. Amazing. So you'll also see comedyseason.hk website in the show description. So please just buy some tickets because it's a lot. Basically, I'm using it as a proof of concept for the government, for companies, for the years to come. I'll explain that in another episode, so we don't go for too long.
Man. Congratulations
Thank
for
you
having
so
many shows. Both of you.
It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone's active, man.
Yeah. Everyone is active. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for support, and we'll see you here next week or on the Patreon. Thanks, Victor.